8%? I never offered 8% in my life. You made only $1 million.
Just $1 million.
That's not enough.
We were looking for someone like you, but not this good.
We will consider any hard money deal out there.
From the surface of it, we have a good deal. I mean, he's coming in with about 35% down.
I was like, 50 is a crazy deal, but I really need the money. So eventually I bought it for $395.
The whole look of the house is gonna change. It's gonna be modern.
You keep the relationship going with everybody. You make sure that the deal is safe.
You shared with me many times that you're not doing this for the money.
Everybody can become rich.
We're making a minimum of 100 to 200 calls a day.
I'm not training anyone that anyone recruits for me.
Education is the key where you get it from. Welcome to another episode for the Hard Money Lions. We're right here in a very, very special project for a dear friend of mine, Asher. I want you to show us around a little bit what you're doing here. He's remodeling this property. Hopefully we're gonna finish in the next couple of months.
Like 2 months.
2 months approximately? Yeah. Okay, can you show
So
us around?
what we're doing here is a little addition, but a full remodel of the house. We're taking off basically all the walls in the house, all the existing walls, and rearranging the rooms, adding another room in between and another bathroom. So it's gonna be 3 bathrooms and 3 bedrooms. Kitchen layout is gonna be totally different. Dining room, brand new master with a master bathroom. So what we're doing right now is foundation.
Okay, is he experienced in these type of properties?
Just that he has experience of 30 properties and no deals.
From the surface of it, we have a good deal. I mean, he's coming in with about 35% down. I want to figure out what the issue is. He has money in the bank, he has great credit, down payment is good. Have they done appraisal?
No, they haven't.
Okay, and he's looking for a 5-year? Under 5 years, okay.
It's 110 units.
Storage? So is it producing income?
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to figure out how much he's making, maybe get a schedule of real estate from him. What are his expectations as far as rate? Okay, right here it says stabilized 95%, value per unit 9,500. Let's get this together and run it through one of our investors and see what they say, what else they want. Really, we're looking for equity. He's gonna put down like 35%. The value needs to check off. That's the only other issue. How's it?
We're also adding an ADU, 1 bedroom, kitchen, and a shower. As you can see, this used to be a garage. So we're preparing the foundation. We're gonna have inspection here tomorrow. That's when we can pour concrete and start doing framing. In the backyard over here, we just finished the pool. We're gonna change all the fencing around the house. This is gonna be grass. Over there, there's gonna be a deck. The stucco of the house is gonna be smooth stucco. The whole look of the house is gonna change. It's gonna be modern, completely modern.
How much do you think you're going to sell this?
Close to $2 million.
You're taking under consideration the market and everything.
Yes.
Right. The roof?
The roof is gonna change.
What are you going to do? Tile?
No. It's gonna have a soffit. Actually, I can show you how it's gonna look.
Yeah, I want to
I have
see.
the plans inside. This is the new layout. Living room, kitchen, family room, bedroom, master.
That was a great tour. I really appreciate
Thank
the
you,
time.
Ali. Thank you
so
for
much.
your help.
We're gonna get you some
helped
money
us
to
a lot.
continue the project. Looks really good, really promising. I love this area. This is Sherman Oaks, top location. This guy definitely know what he's doing.
So we have another 3 projects with Yanni.
Yeah.
If maybe next week we can walk them.
Hopefully we're gonna get 5 more. Raz it up. I see Carlos wearing a special hat. Las Vegas branch got some hats today.
Man, those hats are cool. Your first 6 months in the business is the toughest because you're building a pipeline. You're establishing yourself as a hard money lender. You should be making a minimum of 100 to 200 calls a day, getting your name out there. And if you're not doing that, like that's on you and nobody else but you. And then if you do that consistently for 6 months, eventually you'll get to the point where your phone just never stops ringing because all those people that you built relationships with over the past 6 months, they're gonna start calling you with deals.
I have like 20 years experience in this business. And if I'm not gonna approach them, they're not gonna approach me. Even though they work with me, they always have somebody else may call them or may try to steal the business from me. Nobody motivates you, nobody but yourself.
All this information that's been given to you, we had to figure out on our own through trial and error. You guys don't have to make the same mistakes that we made.
You know the mistake that you've done with the Orlando deal? Just like you did in your deal? He didn't send me any information. I totally forgot about these deals.
I sent it to Lynette and I thought I CC'd you, but I didn't.
I said everything to the
So-
It's my mistake.
If we want to do this right, because hard money is really fast. Monday you have a deal for me, we need to fund it by Friday. Every day, listen what's going on with the deal. Give me credit, give me title, give me appraisal, give me whatever it is that we have. We need it on the file. I need to show the investor that we're on top of it, you know, that
No, but I sent everything to Lynette, and I really thought I CC'd you on the email, but I didn't.
now we're paying for it. But it's okay because I'm going to talk to the investor and I'm going to get it straight. I'm just saying, for next time, you can't just let it go. This weekend I was on top of your deal because, I felt bad. Suddenly the investor backed up. I took my backup and now I'm working on taking another backup just to fund the deal. It's a $1.2 million deal. I can make like $50,000 on this deal. You think I'm not going to take backups? Are you kidding me? You got to make sure that you have some interested parties just in case one of them invested his money somewhere else. Then you said, okay, no problem, no hard feelings. You keep the relationship going and then you go to the other investor. I decided I'm going to do the deal with you. Why? Because I like you. Let's do the deal. This guy tells you, I invested the money somewhere else. Okay, good. You call the third investor. Hi, I decided to do the deal with you. You understand what he did here? You keep the relationship going with everybody. You make sure that the deal is safe. Your borrower is happy. Your loan officer is happy. You are happy because you're going to make the money. Bada bing, bada boom. Since last week that we had the meeting in the restaurant in Miami, since then I never heard about those deals. Not yours and not yours. What do you want me to think? I let it go because I'm working on my deals. I have so many deals.
As soon as we came back, I sent it to Lynette.
We both did the same
What
thing.
about me? I'm funding it. I'm funding
I
it.
thought it was like
We did the exact same thing.
We did the
We're
same
like,
thing.
it's done. Okay, send everything to Lynette.
I was busy last year doing convention loans, so be quiet.
You made only $1 million.
Just $1 million.
That's not enough. In my 1099, he chose $1 million.
Alright.
What's going on with the people from the Irvine branch?
That's
See if
it.
you
No,
can-
Jeff has 3 deals on your ass.
Lions here came all the way from Irvine, guys.
What's going on? Follow us. This is what we do.
This is the capital. This is the boiler room. This is Joel. Joel also is an expert with the DSCR loan. So
Okay, nice.
if you guys have DSCR loans that you don't want to deal with or anything like that, you contact him on the WhatsApp group. He does he knows everything.
I'm here for you guys.
Whenever you need.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, I just came back from Vegas 2 days ago.
Is it wrapped or is it wrapped?
No, it's wrapped. The nice thing is that the eyes glow at night.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, and the king of hard money also glows. They always ask me questions. What do you invest? They think I'm investing in movies, entertainment because I'm in LA, but I tell them real estate. That's it. I want to be protected if something happens. From Vegas, I'm going to Cabos for like maybe a week, and then from Cabos, I might fly straight to Cancun or come back here one day and go to Cancun for the weekend and come back. While Jimmy is setting up the new computer, the new $6,000 Apple computer. Get ready to kill it next year with the episodes. But Jimmy Choo deserves it. He put us. He makes us look good, with our episodes.
It's
of the
working.
show.
We got to recruit today because he'll be working with you.
What?
He wants to do hard money.
Oh, he's working with you.
You?
It's your recruit. You're training him and recruit.
So-
no, I'm not training anyone that anyone recruits for me.
I don't get it. I think we should put a stop to this.
What?
I don't know, like the Sababa team and your team.
There's no
We need to
Sababa
put
team,
one-
oh, he's
No,
only-
there is a Sababa team.
No, there isn't.
There is.
No, there is
There
not. I love everybody.
No.
Okay, there's a secret group between you two.
A secret society.
Yeah. No.
Their secret society, the Israeli society.
He's happy with
And
it.
Omer also, he's seen it. He's like, man, you have some massive exposure on social media. I want to work with you. Because he used to work with Rodeo Realty. It's another lender. He's like, I want to work with these guys. I want to be a lion. I was like, are you kidding me? I love it.
Something that you shared with me many of times, that you're not doing this for the money. You're doing this to help others achieve their goals, really help the investor community. We're looking to help make sure that investors not get into predatory terms. We're looking for relationship terms. That's what this business is all about. We're doing this because of the relationships that we have and the future business that we can do together.
Podcast mode.
Welcome to Money Management Podcast. We're live at the Great Greek in Sherman Oaks. Elizabeth May, who's going to help us go through the slideshow from our recent conference that we attended. RJ Solovey with Marquee Funding, full service mortgage banker. And we have Yanni Raz with
HML Investments, we're a hard money brokerage within the hard money community. We work with direct private investors, trustee investors. We will consider any hard money deal out there, especially commercial.
Commercial real estate cap rates are directly affected by higher interest rates. And so when you're looking at comps and you're looking back at data, where do we really stand, right? I mean, is an asset really worth a 6 cap, or is it 7 or 8 cap now? And so we're looking back at data, but we might not even know unless you're really talking to true experts.
It always boils down to obviously a reputable, certified appraisal. Cap rates and inflation, it's very important that we are continuously in touch with what the demand is, because the demand is what's telling us what the market is doing and where are we going.
When COVID started, this house was going on the market for sale.
Okay, that's right.
I wanted to sell it for like $1 million.
I think you were talking about it in Irvine.
Someone approached me for a hard money, and I came here because I meet all my clients in person. And I saw him, I was like, there's an opportunity here maybe to buy the property. He wanted to sell it for like $550. I was like, $550 is a crazy deal, but he really need the money. So eventually I bought it for $395. What happened, I wanted to sell it. We had a big office. When COVID started, they shut down the building. You can't come in for a few days. I'm like, whoa, I have loans, I have investors, I have things to do. What am I going to do? I told him, listen, I need 1 day, literally from one day to the other. 1 day I need to just take all my stuff out. I took all the important stuff here. Everybody started getting lazy after like a month or so. They're like, Yanni, we're not going back to that office. When I go to my branch in Vegas, it's office. Like we have a whole building there.
Oh, so
I
that's
took the
why
whole
you go
thing.
to Vegas so much. You have an office out there.
Yeah,
Oh,
of course.
okay.
I go every Wednesday
I thought
normally
you
for
were
2
going
days.
just for the poker. How's that?
For me, it's not gambling. For me, it's more like strategy and talent. Like I do it, it's sport for me, After COVID, a lot of people start working from home.
Right.
So that affects drastically their retail space. As far as rents goes, because right now that the rates are going so high, I don't look at the rates so much when I make decisions. I look at what's going to happen in the next year, which I project that in the next year it's going to get worse. Because if you look at 2008, it got really, really bad as far as the rental market. It affected a lot of landlords. Me, myself, I anticipated it to be a little bit worse. And I've been talking about it for the past couple of years. I've been talking about it on social media, and everybody was against what I said. No, the economy is strong, which it was strong, but it's kind of like reached a peak that it's going to go down. Something's going to happen. The more it's going to go up, the more severe the down market is going to be.
This goes to show you got to lean on true experts. So even if you have an appraisal, right, you're talking to brokers in a given area. You're getting local, intimate knowledge. What assets are you going after? I bet you're not going after high-end residential when we have a flood of inventory. There's going to be new properties coming on the market on the residential side, or even on like the commercial side, right? How many CMBS loans are going to mature? And now, based on the debt service coverage ratio, where are they going to go get a takeout?
Right.
So pivoting, being able to find diamonds in the rough. It might look good on the surface, but underneath, like you're talking about, is this income real? Is this fat? Are these financials real? This is what makes pros like us shine in these type of markets, being able to pivot, being able to cut through the BS. How many bad appraisals have you seen?
Absolutely.
They're out there.
Because if we don't know the permanent solution, then we don't have a long-term solution. If we don't have a long-term solution, then we're going to be cyclical. And that's the reason you want to get into commercial real estate, which commercial real estate is not as cyclical as residential.
But I'll tell you why it's so smart that you guys did it the way you did it, that you approach me. Online is so big right now and people are educated. So whenever you approach someone for a hard money loan, the first thing they're going to do is they're going to Google your name. I invested most of my money and my time in creating a brand. I've been talking about this. What's happening right now, that's what I've been talking about. And I saw it clearly, it's coming. So I invested everything I could on the brand to keep it like so high level. Now I see a lot of new deals coming out. I'm getting every day like 2-3 offers. Buy my property, save my life. We're gonna be there for that. This is the time for us to shine. This is the time for us to make money. Everybody can become rich. There was 2008. We had a chance. Some of us lost the train. I lost the train. I wasn't ready, man. I was broke. We're back on the train, and now the train's starting to run. And we want to jump on it and just make the most we can. The Lions in HML, and I always tell them, information is key for your success. Now, the reason why I say that is because when you get to commercial, and I see a lot of investors that done residential successfully, flips, fix and flip, developments and whatever, and they get to commercial, and they feel lost, completely lost. So it comes down to education, and education is the key. Where you get it from, who's the source for that information, because there's a lot of different sources, especially with the marketing, with the online marketing right now. All those online marketers, they put in all kind of sorry for my French, but whenever you get to the right person, suddenly you're like, oh shit, this is like a different world.
One of my biggest takeaways from the conference was the importance of those relationships over time, the relationship with the investor, the relationship with everyone that's a part and piece of that deal.
If you were pricing a deal at 8% last year, where are you guys seeing that?
My specialty is I deal with people that have problems getting a hard money loan. And I noticed that a lot of those people, you have to really give them the higher rates because they have so many problems that you got to be super creative, but it's going to be cost effective. That's the way it's going to be.
Sure.
So 8%, I never offered 8% in my life. Never, not even one loan I done for 8%. But the deal is not the best deal to give them, because the best deal, bottom line for them, is to get the money.
It's a done deal, right?
Yeah, to get the money. That's the bottom line. I can get the money. Maybe it's going to be a little bit more expensive, but I can get you the money. They went to a lot of companies before me. I'm sorry, 1 second. But before me, they go to a lot of companies and they promise them 8%, 7%, 1 point, half a point, whatever it is. But then eventually they can deliver. And then they come to me and they pay double. But a month later, when they pay the per diem and now they're stuck with the property, with the seller that is arguing with them. So sometimes it's not just to get the best rate, it's to get the money. That's
performance.
Are you feeling pressure though from your creditors to get your yields up?
I do. Now I sell minimum 12%, like bare minimum. Like that's where you start. That's the bottom. And I sell a lot more, like 15, 14, easy.
But for your clients that have, call it what it is, distressed debt, a toxic situation.
That's a solution.
You may have a viable solution, right? And that makes total sense.
Absolutely.
I like problems. And I tell my LOs, my team, don't get me deals that they can go shop me around with Ben Sorfer and get it for 8%. Get me those people that can't get money from Ben, and I'm going to charge them 12%, but I'll take a higher risk. Because I work with trusted investors. I don't have a fund. I don't need to report to the fund. I don't have like 1,000 investors. I have like 4 or 5 investors that have $100 million each. And those people, they want to make 12% on their money. But they're willing to take a higher risk.
Right.
The bottom line is get them the deal. They look at the property. Within 10, 20 minutes, they tell you, okay, I'll do it. I'm not going to do it.
Sure. That's it. The key is to be able to satisfy guidelines.
You gotta pretend to like each other.
Yeah, you guys look at each other. Don't look at the camera, look at each other when you're shaking hands. I got you.
Yes, sir. Thanks.
I work with Ben.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Pleasure meeting you.
Yeah, you too. How's business?
Business is always massive.
That's good.
Always. When it's not, it's even better. That's the way I look at it, because I gotta stay positive.
I love it.
Rates are higher. Everybody needs hard money. I love it.
Remember me? I came to your office once.
What is your name?
Robert.
Robert.
Came to your office once, long time ago.
Man, I don't remember. Please forgive me. I meet so many people.
He gave me a job interview and then I went somewhere else, but anyway.
I didn't hire you?
No, you didn't.
That was my bad. Yeah, now you're in a better place, you're good, you're making money, you're happy. That's what matters.
Well, the first time you came to our office and did that training for us, you gave me a completely different perspective. Like, we were looking for someone like you, but not this good, right? When I reached out to you, it was like the last piece. We're looking for the last piece. Let's see if we can help the real estate agents right now, because every real estate agent has buyers. Every single real estate agent has buyers, but they just don't know it. Because they believe in their minds the market's going to crash and all this is going to happen. It's better to wait. It's better to do this and do that. When we started converting them, now we're teaching people how to hedge against inflation. Inflation is the big problem right now. So how do we get people to increase their income so that they can hedge against inflation? We use credit. We invest with credit into assets, most likely real estate, and turn that investment into income so that that income can help you hedge against inflation. Minimum 20%, that's what we're looking at. These are loans that we're going to be taking on. And I love the fact that you have real investors.
So you want me to be just like on the hard money side? As long as we're good with the equity, I'm okay with almost anything.
Yeah, that's what I'm realizing.
I deal with trusted investors, not hedge funds. I'm in the creative side because I'm connected with like very high net worth individuals. I'm not messing around with their money.
Right.
I want to protect them like I protect myself. To make a lot of money in hard money. That's a different feeling. You're gonna see how different it is. Right now you're busy with paperwork, all the time on the computer, processing, putting everything on 1003 and bank statements, full doc. Oh my God. Here it's, you get me a deal right now. You're talking to me right now about a deal. Within 2 minutes I get it approved in my head. 5 minutes I'm contacting my investor, and probably 2 days loan docs.
If you got value out of this video, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. It helps us get our videos out to more people. So subscribe to see more YouTube content from us, and always Raz it up.